Now, people say I'm crazy only because I have fun in what I do. And I recommend you all have fun or it's not a very good day, you know? So we're gonna learn some things to help feed the MPCP and the systems for you to make money. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, these next sessions that I'll be working with you on are all about the fuel that powers this amazing engine that we call the Management Performance Compensation Plan. And each and every one of you need to understand that the Market America University was created to provide you a pathway of education so that you can generate the fuel needed to drive the pay plan. And no matter what major you went in, health and nutrition, weight loss, pay to shop through internet marketing, web centers, motives, skincare, there's a pathway so that you can become a professional in what you do. It's important to understand that Market America is a product brokerage and internet marketing company. And we specialize in one-to-one marketing and social shopping. I want to hone in this session with internet marketing. Every one of us needs to know a bit about internet marketing. No exceptions. And it's important that if you grasp this at the very foundation level of internet marketing, your sales and recruiting will skyrocket. And you'll never have a problem of having people to speak to. Does that sound good? Okay, it's important because this event is about you. And if you don't take the information that's provided, it becomes very, very tough. And so with this, we've identified a couple super growing unfranchised owners that are gonna share some of their best internet marketing and sales tips so that you can merge some of their successful activities that they're doing to help you grow your own business. Would you like that? Would you like that? Because if you are not, then I believe with this major that we've created under the Paid to Shop heading, it's internet sales and marketing. And if we think about this, it's driving, retailing, and recruiting and promoting education. So the results producing activities are there. And remember, with the Market America University, with all of our different majors, some 10 of them, we're looking to have in each one of your sales organizations someone doing music, someone doing motives, someone doing skincare, somebody working with health professionals, somebody working with internet marketing, and so forth to diversify how you are generating the product sales that what? Fuel the MPCP. Does everybody understand that? Well, it didn't sound like you understood that. but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because you're so excited you can't stand yourself right now. Now, if you think about this, let's begin by bringing up an individual that's jumped 3 pin levels over the last 12 months. The interesting thing about this is that he owned a construction business and quite frankly had to learn how to work with internet marketing so that he could increase his sales and his recruiting opportunities. So I want you to give a very warm welcome to National Supervising Coordinator Carl Ecklund.
It was interesting when Dennis talked to me about this and I was asked to come and speak today about internet marketing, I realized for once in my life my background actually helped me. And it was, the funny thing is I don't have a background in internet marketing, I don't have a background in network marketing, my business was construction. I didn't know anything about this. But I think what I did know was being in construction, I knew that you had to have the right tools to do the right job. And I knew how to use tools effectively. And with this business, I think, we have so many tools, and a lot of us don't even know how many we have, and I'm going to talk to you briefly about it. But even if you know you have the tools and you don't use them, they're useless to you, or if you don't know how to use them. And I think that's why it's such an exciting time right now with this company, because by working with Dennis and Lauren and Steve and the whole corporate team, we realized that it wasn't that we as distributors didn't want to use the tools. And it wasn't that we didn't know we should be using the tools, because you've heard it yelled from the stage for the past 5 years, you got to get with the program, right? You got to use these tools. You've got all these tools to use, but we're not using them. It wasn't that we didn't know we should, it was that we didn't know how to. Would you agree with me? And so now it's an exciting time. We've actually got a program coming out, a training that's going to be launched very soon, that's going to teach you how to use all the tools you don't know how to use, like Twitter, Instagram, blogging, all that stuff. How's that sound? It's coming out brand new. We're going to change things. So it's an exciting time. So let's talk about a few of the tools that I use. When you register your shop.com business, a lot of us don't realize what we get. You don't just get a shop.com website. You actually get 6 world-class sites right off the bat. The first one is our global.shop.com site. Recently, Dennis and I did a training, and we asked a room full of about 100 people, how many people know someone who lives outside the United States? Every hand went up. Then I said, how many of you have shared your global.shop.com site? 2 hands remained up. So this is a great example of, it's not that they didn't want to do this, they didn't know they should be doing it. So we're gonna change all that and teach people how to use these tools. So this is a great site. You need to get familiar with some of the tools. Another one is our Isotonics mini website. This is a great site because it's a very specific site. You can send this to people, and you should be sending this to people for more than one reason, because you can send them information about health and nutrition, but also because of the celebrity content. You get Carmelo Anthony right there, and this celebrity endorsements really help us give credibility to our business, so you want to use these. Conquer Entertainment, another fantastic site. I was recently sharing with Dennis how Fat Joe's site here has a free download on it. I personally sent this out to my whole team and said, everyone needs to be posting this on social media and get this out here. If we all use this and do this stuff, we could brand Conquer Entertainment in one day as a world-class music site. Would you agree with me? Yeah. We need to do this. And I know Conquer's making some big changes that are coming out now, and it's going to be available. So there's other artists going to be able to offer free downloads. But listen, it starts with us as UFOs. We have to lead this parade. We can't share something if we don't use it. So we have to get comfortable with it. We need to get on Conquer. We need to be buying downloads. We need to promote these sites. It starts with us. And once we do that, watch it explode. We can brand it overnight. My favorite site, marketamerica.com. This is a site that is far underutilized. I talk to people and they don't even know they own the site, and now it's actually a personalized site that we own with our name on it. This is a tool that I use with every follow-up. Whenever I meet with someone and they're interested in the business, I send them 2 things immediately, right from that meeting, from my computer. I send them 2 things. One is a 22-minute video, because I want them to see the business plan again, because they probably didn't understand it all the first time. The other thing is marketamerica.com. Now, I know you can get the 22-minute on here, but I want to make sure they get that video right up front. But I send them here because this is a site where I can control what they see. If you don't send them this tool, and this is far underutilized, mark my words, you have to send them this. If you have someone that's interested in the business and you've shown them the plan, the first thing they're going to do is want more information, right? What are they going to do? They're going to go home and do what? They're going to Google it. And if they Google it, what's going to happen is one of those, as JR called them, cockroach sites is going to pop up that tries to redirect them over to their business plan. And they might say things that aren't true about marketamerica.shop.com. So by sending my potential partners this site, I can give them credible information that I know what they're going to see. And there's so much information on this site, it will keep them busy for 2 days. Okay? Everything you want them to see is on this site. So this is why I use this tool. Another great tool, Motive's mini website. You know, I call these mini websites. There's nothing mini about these websites. No. These are world-class websites that you own when you register your own franchise. Motives. First of all, there's so many tools within these tools. I don't even know where to get started, but let's talk about a few of them. Skincare analysis. This is one of our favorite tools. if you send someone that skincare analysis, they fill it out, it recommends the products for them. You don't even have to talk to them. It sells the product for you. This is a fantastic tool. Another great resource on this site is this is where if you go under Get the Look, you'll have all the tutorials of makeup. You'll have all the videos, all the things that you can now share on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. This is where you get all that stuff. It's already here for you. You just have to use it. You understand what I'm saying? And let me ask you a question. How many of you have seen this new little video that Lauren and the Motives team just came out with? This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. This is the kind of hip new stuff that people like. This is attractive. My wife and I sent this out to every hairdresser and makeup artist and really anyone interested in makeup that she knew. Every one of them got back to us and said, I want more information. That's what this kind of thing, and I know there's more stuff coming out like this. You guys are going to be blown away by it when you see it. But this is the future. This is the kind of things you need to be sharing with your potential partners. You need to be sharing this stuff through social media networks. And when we talk, well, let me give you an example. This is kind of funny. This is Motives Cosmetics on Instagram. And if you notice, they like Lauren said, they went from 1,500 followers to over 500,000 followers. Mm-hmm. Here's the funny thing. I made this slide 4 days ago. They've added another 10,000 followers in 4 days. Does social media work? Mm-hmm. You tell me. 10,000 in 4 days they've added to this. That is crazy. But this is the kind of thing that we can brand. Lauren and the Motives team have branded Motives Cosmetics on Instagram in less than a year, and it's blown up. It's the biggest thing out there. We can do the same thing with Conquer. We can do the same thing with Isotonics. We can do the same thing with Shop.com, but it starts with us learning how to do it. So that's why I'm excited about what's going on and where we're headed in the future. Social media. We hear about it all the time. We know we should be on it. All these different sites, Twitter, Facebook. I talked about it. I was not brought up on this stuff, okay? I recently started a new blog. I started a blog. And then I told Dennis, I said, get with the program, man. You gotta start a blog. So now, in the blogging community, Dennis is now known as the Mad Wolverine. Now, Wolverines are mean enough, but mad ones, you don't even want to mess with those, okay? So Dennis is now the Mad Wolverine. But the point is, we'll see where we go with this. We'll see how we can convert that into potential partners and customers. But we're getting with the program is the whole point here. Mm-hmm. And we got some of the best people in the business that are going to come out here after me and talk more about blogging and this sort of stuff. But I want to just take the last few minutes and talk about my favorite tool. My favorite tool we have is obviously Shop.com. When you register this business, you get a world-class shopping site called Shop.com. And a few years ago, my wife and I developed a system for sharing this business plan. And it really came out of necessity because I was afraid to approach people. I'm going to be honest with you. So I decided to use the easiest tool I had as kind of my foot in the door, and that was Shop.com. I show people how to shop. And I came up with what I call portal tour prospecting. How many of you have heard of portal tour prospecting? Okay. It really is the simplest way I know to show the business plan. It's not designed to get customers, because the beauty of it is, when I show it to anyone, if they're not interested in the business plan, if they're not interested in becoming a partner, I get them as a customer anyways, and that's the beauty of it. And the other nice thing is it's simple and it's duplicatable, because I only focus on 5 key features. I want to show them our e-gifts and the technology that we have with gift registries and things like that. Then I want to get into comparative shopping and Shop Buddy. Shop Buddy. What can I say about Shop Buddy? If you have customers that are not shopping regularly on your Shop.com site, I know for a fact you didn't have them download Shop Buddy. Right. Because if you have them download that Shop Buddy app, it's almost impossible for them not to shop through you. Everywhere they go, they land on one of our partner stores. It pops up and says, don't you want free money? Who doesn't want free money, right? So this is a tool that we have to use, but again, it starts with us. It starts with us as UFOs using and sharing these tools with our customers and our partners. And price alerts too. Then I talk about MA branded products, and then I get into shop travel and the auction sites, because this is always a big appealing thing to people. Because everyone books their airlines and hotels online, right? So you can get everyone to use your site by showing this. And the beauty of it is, as I show them these certain tools on Shop.com, they look at me and say what I'm trying to get them to say. They asked me what I called the $1 million question. How does this work? You own this site? Because as soon as they asked me that, what they just asked to see? The plan. And then but the difference is, now it's their idea, not mine. And that changes everything. That's how we have a great ratio of showing the plan to getting business partners. Now, clearly, I can't go through everything that I do. So luckily, Saturday night at 8 o'clock with Vince Hunt, Michael Brady, and Eugene Wallace, and myself, we're going to be going through this in detail and all the new technologies and all the new things we have out. And I'm going to show you how I do this specifically, where you can ask questions and that sort of thing. So do yourselves a favor. Learn some of the tools. Do yourself a favor. Get to the trainings and learn how to use this stuff. Get with the program. We have to go where the customers and potential partners are, online, not where we wish they were 5 years ago. Are you with me? We have to learn this stuff. And listen, I know for a fact that you can do this, because if I can do it, and the Mad Wolverine can do it, you can do it too. I love you guys, I believe you, and I'll see you all at the top.
Did you feel that passion? And did you also notice that he's using the tools of today? And it's the evolution that keeps us ahead of the parade, lead the parade. It's so, so very important. Mark this breakout session for Saturday night. Be there Saturday night, 8 to 9:30. Host Hotel, the Symphony 3 and 4 room. Now, again, additional insight on how growing franchise owners use internet marketing to advance their business. These next UFOs, this wonderful couple has done so much to help us throughout our Market America family since 1997 till present. But I want you to know, before that, they owned restaurants, and very good ones, and there was a transformation. They 8-time consecutive President's Challenge winners, Shop Consultants of the Year, and also top retailers. So I guess they've what? Walked the talk. And you want to hear what they have to say about how they're doing it? Say yes. Let me hear you say yes. All right. Please help me welcome to the stage Michele and Tony Monlinaro.
I am an internet marketer. I offer a preloaded website that combines drop shipping and affiliate marketing all in one e-commerce enabled website. I want to break this down for you because these are key words you need to know. We offer a preloaded website. That means that our sites are ready on day one. The products, the text, and the pricing has already been added. We all receive that when we register our business through shop.com. Drop shipping. That is when products are shipped directly to your customers and you don't have to carry an inventory. Market America proprietary products are shipped to your customers, so you own a drop shipping company. Affiliate marketing, the #1 way to do business online. Affiliate marketing is when you're paid a commission when traffic from your site is driven to another site and a sale is made. We have our partnership through shop.com and all our partner stores. That is affiliate marketing. Then we have e-commerce. That is when you combine your shopping cart and your merchant account. So your customers can check out and you can accept MasterCard and Visa on day one. So why do I bring up these words? Because these are the categories that people are searching for when they're researching how to start an online business. But they are spending thousands of dollars. They're spending weeks, months, even years of their valuable time either trying to create it or find it. And we have it. It's ready to go on day one, and it costs less than your smartphone. So you need to ask yourself, are they finding you? If not, why not? I say it's because you don't have your dots connected. What do I mean? Well, we all have such a strong internet presence, but sometimes we're not linking everything back to your website, and that's where you want to be driving traffic.
That's right, Michele. So what we're going to share with you is how we're connecting the dots utilizing blogs. So what exactly is a blog? Well, it's a landing page that connects to your online business. I also like to refer to as our online business card because this is where we're going to send people to learn more about who we are and what we do. Definitely, it's a great way to promote your products and services, but the best, most important part, it's a great way to brand yourself. Okay, so why is a blog so important? It allows you to tell your story. You know, this is very important, especially if you're specializing in any of our divisions, such as Motives, Nutrametrics, TLS. You know, because people want to know exactly what you do, and they want to know more. And a blog is a great way to provide that information. All this combines, creates more traffic back to your blog, which then creates more traffic back to your website. Mm-hmm. It's also a great way to capture people's emails because they want to know more. And most importantly, they're read in the search engines. You know, Google really loves blogs, especially when you give them unique content. And naturally, the more content you provide, the more traffic back to your blog.
That's right. So we wanted to show you all. So we did a search on Google. So we searched for Motives Cosmetics. And of course, our parent company comes up first. And how great is that? Because all the leads that go in, whether they be customers or potential business partners, they send back out to the field. So they're taking care of part of this. But we also came across some unfranchised owners. The key point here is to know that they did not pay to be advertised on Google. Actually, the reverse happened. Google found them. Why? Because they consider their material to be fresh and relevant. So they then give them ranking in the search engines.
That's right. So you're probably wondering how many people are actively blogging. You know, this number really blew me away because 6.7 million people have blogs. You know, and do you think people are reading that? Yeah, 77% of internet users read blogs every day to get more information.
Okay, so you might be asking yourself, how can a blog help your business? Well, blogs help small businesses gain 126% more leads. You are looking for leads, whether they be customers or potential business partners. This is exactly what we're looking for. Also, 81% of consumers make purchases based upon information and advice that they found on a blog. These are some of the top search categories: travel, restaurant, baby care products, health and beauty. Do you think that we all know something about these particular products and services? I think so.
That's right. Now, step one is going to be setting up our blog. Now, there's many platforms out there. We're going to talk about the two most popular ones, which happen to be WordPress and Blogger. Let's talk about, you know, really, it's important to know the differences because before you get started, you want to know exactly what the differences are. So let's talk about Blogger and WordPress.com. I actually like to put them in the same category because they're either free or a little investment. They're very easy to get started, and you don't really have to worry about any updates or upkeep because they take care of all that for you. Some of the disadvantages, you don't own your blog. So what happens is they have the right to refuse the content that you actually put on your site. On top of that, there's actually advertising ads that can be placed on your blog. So think about, you know, you go to your site and all of a sudden you see a competitor ad being placed on there. And lastly, you don't get your own domain name. So now let's talk about WordPress.org. This is actually the platform that we use along with thousands and thousands of individuals and businesses. You own it, therefore you have complete control. There's no limits or rules to follow because you are the boss, so you can basically put on there anything you want. You get your own domain name, and definitely a great way to brand yourself. Some of the disadvantages to that is that you actually need a hosting company. It requires a hosting company to host your site. It is a little bit more expensive, and you are responsible for the upkeep and the updates. And also, it's a little bit more complex to set up. Once it's set up, they basically function the same.
Great. So step 2, you're going to select your theme. This is your layout, your design of your blog. And as you can see here with these unfranchised owners, each one looks a little bit different. Why? Because they're setting themselves apart from one another. They are branding themselves. Step 3, write your blog. This is the part that everybody gets scared about. And I'm going to tell you, it's just like writing an email. That's as complicated as it almost is. You're going to pick a subject, which is really your title. And then you have the body of the blog. This is where your text, your photos, your videos, and your links are gonna go. Now, the most important part of your blog is found at the bottom of the page, but it's never seen by anyone, but it's read by the search engines. So that makes it the most powerful part of the blog. This is your tags, your title, your description, and your keywords. I just want to take a moment, too, to explain. You can see here this blog is called The Hardest Job You'll Ever Have. It actually was a blog that I wrote on marriage. I went on to say in the blog that it's the most rewarding job you'll ever have, but it tells you that you have to mix it up, just like social media, 80-20. It's not just all about the business or products. Mix it up a little bit. But I included a link in there back to the #1 product I feel every marriage should have, and that's bliss. So there you go. That's how you intertwine the two together. Once you publish your blog and it goes live, you can see this live version. All the links are there. And very important, the social media part is right here where people can share it out onto social media. This was shared 59 times. That means that they're exposing it to all their friends. When they click on it and they're driven back to your blog, you have all your widgets on the right-hand side. These are your links to your websites. Also, the comments that are placed, every time someone places a comment, it's going to repost it onto your Facebook wall.
That's right. So now let's talk about some of the widgets that can actually be added to our blogs. If you look to the right, all those images are actually widgets where you can upload an image and then link it to any of your sites, whether it's shop.com, Isotonics, or Motives. But also we have forms and widgets that we can capture people's email because they want more information. And naturally, in any business, the fortune's always in the follow-up. So now we're going to follow up with that person, whether it's an email about our products or services, or maybe we're going to invite them to our weekly webinar that we talk about the business. If you want to take it a step further, then you can also sign up for newsletters. There's several companies out there to choose from. Some are free, some have a little monthly expense. But what's great about this is that they actually create a nice template for you so that when you're doing your newsletters, everything's laid out nicely. One of the great features also, they have what's called autoresponders. So when somebody fills out that form to get more information, the system automatically sends them an email on your behalf.
So once we invite them on our weekly webinar, we like to call this interactive screen sharing. Why? Because they're able to see your screen and they can interact with you. They can ask you questions and make comments. You can show them the business plan, give them a website tour or a product preview. Whether they're in your backyard or around the globe, you just transformed your business into an international internet business.
That's right.
So let's recap. Woo! Let's recap. We're going to create a blog. Why? You need to expose who you are, what you do. When you do this, you're going to have the ability to capture their email. Then you can follow up with them by putting them on your newsletter blast. And there, you're inviting them to attend one of your weekly webinars. When you combine internet marketing and the power of people, money will fall from cyberspace.
For each and every one of you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. All right. Michele and Tony Monlinaro, excellent. What business partners? It's raining money. You've heard that before. So let's think about this again in wrapping what you've just heard. Market America University provides multiple majors for each and every franchise owner to be able to learn better how to implement to get your management performance compensation plan working better for you. Everyone in this building and in Market America as an unfranchised owner should automatically embrace internet sales and marketing as a co-major to any of the other BV-driven majors that we offer. If you notice, if you combine the internet marketing with your majors, you are going to be more accessible to more clientele to purchase and talk about your business and products. So it's exciting, wouldn't you agree? Now, I know there's a few of you that are still freaked out about learning about these things, and I want to remind you that Market America University, combined with the best thinkers as far as internet marketing as it works with our business, we are creating a series of internet sales and marketing trainings. So it'll be hands-on to help you understand step by step by step. And I know you're going to love this. You're going to be so good in 2014. Listen up over the next 30 to 60 days to get all of that information.